Detroit. Become women. They're transing the androids now. Wait, so MTF, estrogen, FTM, testosterone, android, androgen, oh no. Hi, today we are going to be diving into r/trans too. And also spreading the agenda. What agenda? What do you mean anime girls aren't a realistic transition goal? Yeah, they tried to say the same thing about being a fluffy dragon, but I am the Lorax. I speak for the trans. Misgender them again and I'll cut off your hands. Belonging in binders. Chest. Trading cards. Yep. Pride flag. True. Trans flag. True! I love this so much about this community. Guy online. I kind of feel like a girl. Suddenly every trans person. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? So it begins. An egg. But remember the prime directive, of course. Though it is tempting to go after the egg. Chosen family is still family. This is very true and important to realize. I think my favorite counter to the whole blood is thicker than water talking point that people like to throw out is the English proverb that blood of the covenant is thicker than the waters of the womb. Meaning, those who you choose to have in your life and around you are your strongest bonds. And not just people who happen to be related to you by mere coincidence of birth or ancestry. The reality of it is, real family doesn't abandon you for the way you were born, or for living your life as your authentic self. Trans girls after a whole day being the most cutest creature alive. Aww. When I'm in a being valid competition and my opponent is you. Oh, looks like we're going to have a draw here. Yes, we are. When someone brings up trans people while you're still closeted. Yeah. It can be very frustrating and stressful. This also just goes for being queer in general, I think, when you're closeted. Then you also get to deal with the possibility of, say, like, these coworkers or friends finding out, and generally it seems like it tends to either go, oh, you're just one of the good ones, and then they try to turn you into some type of pick-me, which of course is horrible, or you end up being ostracized. I accidentally out myself as trans. Panic. Everyone's okay with it. Calm. Hey girly, you look cute, sis. Yes, queen. You pass as a girl so well. Panic. Well, at least they're trying to be supportive, but it kind of sucks at the same time. They're being supportive in the wrong way, you know? Wow, how did you get like that? Every time I feel gender envy, I do one push-up. Jesus Christ! Transphobes calling me it. Me. It/its are my preferred pronouns. Transphobes. MTF. Do. Blauhai Blast. This is strangely fitting with the whole alleged soy debacle around Taco Bell's meat. You know, despite the fact that that's not how it works with estrogen, but anyway. Actually, it was the Blauhai Blast all along. The soy meat was just meant to distract you from the truth. And you fell for that trap. I will never change my name. It's rare in the States, masculine, and just a good name. I end up changing it because it was too gender. Ew. Yeah, totally not getting NB vibes here, right? 2 years ago. I wish I was trans so I could be a girl. How did I miss that sign? To be fair, a lot of people miss many signs initially because not everyone will experience their journey the same as others before them or beside them. And what is true for one person and how they feel isn't going to be true for the person next to them. Go easy on yourselves in your journey. Never stop being curious and exploring. And also, don't get down on yourself for missing things. Look at it this way. You know now. Okay, so you just realized you're trans. What do you do next? Work towards my transition. Build a support system? Still cis though. Hey, Nick, get the frying pan. We're gonna have some scrambled eggs, I think. What's in this oh, it's transphobia. Coming out before transitioning. Just starting HRT behind everyone's back and not coming out. Yeah, based. If you do decide that HRT is right for you, understand that this is a decision you're making yourself. You don't have to discuss it with anyone in your family or your friends groups, nor do you need their approval or permission. This is strictly a thing between you and the medical team that is assisting you in your journey. It's your body, it's your choice, and it's your life. Live it. Getting mail addressed to dead name. Getting a birthday card with your chosen name. Yay! Transphobes. Prove that being trans is real. Trans people. Gives evidence that being trans is real. Transphobes. No, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Yeah, the issue with ever presenting evidence is that no matter how many reputable sources or authorities you cite, and no matter the expert consensus, they always find a way to claim that there's some sort of bias with the evidence you're presenting, or that it lacks integrity and can't be trusted, or that clearly the studies were influenced or the researchers were paid off and blah blah blah. And you know, of course, the classic retort of, it's a lie. Though this isn't surprising coming from the crowd that enjoys bragging about only having an understanding of biology up to the 5th grade level, so... Hello, hi. You are honor bound to protect trans kids. Can you handle that? The artificial femininity leaving my body as soon as I realize I don't have to behave and present as what's expected of my assigned gender at birth. Hell yeah. Reject gender norms and stereotypes. You can present however you want. It doesn't have to align with the common perception of your gender identity. Remember, you don't owe anyone anything. Trans women do not owe people femininity. Trans men do not owe people masculinity, and non-binary people don't owe people ambiguity or androgyny. Dress and present yourself however you feel best represents you and makes you happy. You could also, you know, be like really fluffy like me, like a fluffy dragon, like rawr. Oh, would you look at that completely normal looking vending machine over there? It's the FTM. Wow, that's convenient that they just made that a thing, huh? Is this the agenda? I mean, if so, I love it. I think we need more of these, of course, for all of our handsome FTM friends. And we also can't forget to stock some MTF machines for our lovely MTF friends. And for all of my fellow NBs, I believe we deserve a vending machine that is nothing but various types of garlic bread. Clearly, we're the ones winning here. The cage is open. You can fly out anytime you want. Why are you still in there? The cage is all I know. Look, take your time. Your journey is a marathon, it's not a race. And you aren't alone either. That cage being open and you knowing that it's open is one of the first steps in your beautiful journey to self-discovery and self-liberation. And you walk through that door when you're ready to do so. Admitting that I'm trans. No, I'm just a cis person who would prefer to be a member of the opposite gender. Valid and cis-pilled. Totally. Who is leaving all these eggs lying around here? Realistic transition goals. Inconceivable cosmic horror. This is exactly why Don't Perceive Me or my gender goes so well with NB people. We are all secretly eldritch horrors here to corrupt the world, and we will spread the agenda. That of course being that garlic bread is delicious. Normal sources of gender envy. Nah. But Stanley knew the fake wife wasn't a healthy source of gender envy. Using my cat to practice masked voice training so I don't get self-conscious. My voice pitching up to supersonic levels because he's so cute. Birth name. Meh. Yeah, fire. Arson. I mean, look, arson is based, okay? It just strikes me as odd that we still have a system where people get to pick our names for us as if we're some sort of property. I mean, I understand for the sake of organization that having a government name initially is useful. I mean, what better way to start your adult life than choosing your name, or if you want to stick with the name that you were assigned by your parents. Self-determination is the way, is essentially what I'm saying. Never really get into men's fashion. end up liking women's fashion way better. This was one of many signs. Fair enough. I will also point out that I think in general it's not an unpopular opinion to not get into men's fashion. It's really so generic in most cases, like, oh great, formal occasion, I guess I'll wear generic suit and tie, and it comes in maybe 3 different color options. I mean, the options are so ridiculously limited because we arbitrarily assign gender to fabric, and that to me is insane. Wear whatever the hell you want. Trans bitches love when you affirm their gender. Watch this. Oh, so you're trans? What's in your pants then? Bucket sand! Check out this new keyboard I picked up. It's for writing transcripts. Now, when you can see a dim reflection of yourself in some random ass object, if you could just not be an omniscient little shit today, that would be great. You know, that moment when you perceive yourself and become your own greatest enemy until something shiny distracts you. Oh fuck, it's another mirror. Anyway, thank you for watching. I have to go clean up all these eggs that spilled around the place though. Have a lovely day. Remember, you are valid and you are seen. And until next time. Rawr. 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 Rawr.